Hi, this is my first time going live, so it might be like the worst thing or the best thing on my channel. But I have something on my mind that I want to talk about, which is there is a YouTuber here on YouTube. Her name is Eugenia Cooney, and there has been a lot of talk about her lately, and I just wanted to share my opinion on what she's going through and the causes that led her to her condition right now. So, I also wanted to talk about this whole topic in a positive light. So, I really want to go in her channel and search all the positive, helpful comments that she would get on her channel. So I know that there's just one person in the live chat. I think this is me, or is it someone else? I'm not sure, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'll just go right into it because I don't want to be talking. I don't want to be waiting for people to to go on live. Oh, hi, Reem. So yeah, okay, I'll be talking to Reem because she is online, so that's cool. Okay, so I want to talk about the topic of Eugenia Cooney. She is a girl here on YouTube, and a lot of people think or they they think that she has anorexia, and at this point, it is possible. But I want to go back to when she first started her channel. So when she first started her channel in 2011, she really just started doing videos on makeup, on outfit of the day, just like any other beauty guru. So she never really talked about any disorder that you might have or anything that she is suffering with. It's just that she's just sharing her passions and hobbies on YouTube, just like any of us is doing. So the thing is, just as she started to grow, people started noticing that she is severely underweight, and a lot of people started commenting on this topic. And they wanted to know whether she knows about it, whether she is taking care of herself. A lot of her fans were really scared for her, but she also got so much hate for her weight. And I want to talk about this hate um, because some fans really were like concerned for her health, but other people were also suffering from eating disorders, and because of her videos they were affected by they were triggered, and she basically enabled a lot of people, maybe without her even knowing. And the thing is, it's because she never addressed the topic. She never talked about her having any eating disorders. That's why a lot of people, especially young people, were striving to have her weight, and they were triggered. If they were seeking help, they were triggered by her videos, or they were enabled. But the thing is that I don't think that was her intention, at least not from the start, because she was just sharing her hobbies and her passions. And it got to a point where she gets a lot of hate and hate comments that say, go kill yourself, or even worse than this. And the amount of hate that she gets compared to her true fans, her comments that come from her true fans, is a lot. And it gets to a point where exactly, Reem is saying if people don't want to talk about their mental health, I'm trying to read. Okay, if people don't want to talk about their mental health, we gotta respect that. So you think talking about it in the comment section can be helpful, not the hate part. Yeah, so she might just she might just um, choose not to talk about her mental health, and that is her right. The only thing that I'm thinking of is, as this is like when she started out. So when she started out, she didn't want to talk about her mental health. Maybe YouTube was just an escape for her. She just want to concentrate on what she loves to do, maybe makeup, outfits, etc. But as her channel started to grow, that's one thing that I have against her, if you want to say, not against her, but one criticism that I have is that as her channel grew, she kind of started to have this responsibility on her, that she started becoming an influencer. So without her even wanting that, or if it's not her intention, she had this responsibility of all these young people watching her, that they shouldn't be triggered by her. So she kind of had this responsibility of, hey, I want to talk about it. Maybe just stating in a video that this is a private topic, I'm dealing with it on my own. Maybe saying that she has some kind of issue that she's dealing with, whether it's anorexia or not, because it could be something other than anorexia. There are so many reasons why someone could be underweight. And I'm talking, and I'm just saying this like from the beginning of her channel. So now you could say that she has anorexia, although this is still an assumption. But as she, when her channel started, this is when it wasn't really clear if she had anorexia or not, or she just was severely underweight. And there are so many reasons why someone could be underweight, one of which is hyperthyroidism. I don't know how to pronounce that. And a lot of other physical and other mental issues as well, but mainly physical issues. So she might not have anorexia, she might have something, she might have had something else that she was struggling with, and she wouldn't be able to talk about it maybe on screen, but she still had these hate comments. And I think that the hate comments, especially that are towards her or her mom, really affect her, whether she had anorexia or not. So I think almost the hate comments were like a trigger to her, and or enablers. So if she had anorexia and a lot of people were telling her like, go eat something, or you don't look good, or she would these comments might trigger her to even take care of herself more, and really push her situation. So what I wanted to do, also I want to mention that a lot of other YouTubers, like big YouTubers, one of them is called Onyesian, they made basically hate videos on her and bullying her. And this, what I wanted to concentrate here on is that whether you have good intentions or not, whether you want her to be better and be a better influence, putting on hate comments, or even not be educated on the topic, like just put something like, you should eat more, or I will give you a pizza, or like something like that, has more of negative influence than positive ones. And I'm not even going to go towards the really hateful and abusive comments, because some comments are just pure bullying. And sadly, these are the main comments on her channel. The main comments on her channel are the bullying comments, and she really doesn't have any, she rarely has a positive, helpful comment. In her case, it's either pure ignorance of people that just want her to be better, but they don't know how to help her, so they would just tell her to eat something, and this really doesn't help her, or the hate comment that she gets. And so what I decided to do is go to her channel and look at some of her positive comments. And because this is gonna take a very long time, I actually screenshotted some of her comments. And I just want to give you an example of what could be a helpful comment in this case, because anorexia is basically an eating disorder that affects you mentally. So even if she had, she still has a responsibility to own her disorder, because a lot of young people are watching her. She might not even realize what's happening, and she might be in denial. And a lot of times people with anorexia, they're never satisfied with the weight that they have at the moment. So even if you think she is very skinny, for her it might be that she hasn't even gotten to this point where she is skinny yet. And at first, maybe her YouTube channel was just her sharing her hobbies and passions. But I have something against the. Someone is on the door. I have something against YouTube in general and other companies that are sponsoring her channel. So these people, the adults on YouTube, they are the ones taking advantage of her. They are the ones sponsoring her videos and advertising, putting ads on her videos, and this is wrong. Also, a lot of pro-anorexia companies send her clothes to review and things like that. So this is what I have against. So these are the companies and these are the people that actually trigger her, enable her, and trigger many people as well. And this is what I have. This is something I really am against. But for her, you can't even blame her as much. Reem saying, what do you think about YouTube's decision to not pay the YouTuber? Yeah, wait, whose videos get a lot of hate. So I don't know if they can do that, like with videos that have a lot of hate, with every video that have a lot of hate, but they actually can look into it, because it's good to spice up controversy. So a lot of videos, for example, like when they talk about abortion or when they talk about political debates, there's gonna be hate. There's gonna be like maybe two people, or like two kinds of people, two kinds of opinions. So there's gonna be hate. But if a lot of comments are actually from people saying that you triggered my disorder, or actually, yeah, like you said, in a way, hate or bullying, then YouTube could look into this channel, see what's going on, and look into it. Maybe not have ads on it because of the anorexia, because she is basically triggering other people, or simply make her put a disclaimer on every video that she makes that basically obliges her to like talk about her condition, just like as a disclaimer on each video, because you also shouldn't like tell her not to make videos, because maybe YouTube is her only.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So maybe YouTube is her only way of escape. So there shouldn't be like, yeah, so yeah, they shouldn't let her. I don't think they could like tell her not to make videos, but they could put put something at the beginning of her video, like a disclaimer of some sort that she has a disorder and that she is owning to it. Maybe she is getting help, or that like just saying like, hi, I'm Eugenia, I have anorexia, or I suffer from something that I'm not going to talk about. This YouTube channel is just for me to talk about my hobbies and my passions. but I don't mean to enable people. So if this triggers you, like a trigger warning, if this triggers you or you think that it enables your condition, then I advise you to click away. Maybe this is something that YouTube could do. And yeah, so basically just her like going up front and talking about it just as a disclaimer, as a quick disclaimer in every video, I think it would just shut off the people that hate her or that put hate on her. Thanks.
Say hi to your fans. Sweet, I love it. Hello.
My fan is Reem now.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, now I'm going to read some of the comments, some of the positive comments that she has on her channel, just so that, oops, sorry, I don't think this is what's gonna happen. Okay, so just so that I open this conversation about mental health or eating disorders and tell you how to approach someone with eating disorders, because just telling them to go eat or that they're so thin is not gonna help them. So I'm just gonna go over the screenshots of her. So one comment is from Miracle Cutie, and this was 4 years ago. So she said that it shocks me that no matter what the topic of her video is about, literally every comment is about her weight. Her weight has nothing to do with this video that she took time to make, not just to get reminded about her weight. It's obvious she gets asked about it a lot. Can everyone just shut the fuck up about it already? It's her personal business and she can tell us about it when she's ready. I think this comment is really good, although she's not directing the conversation towards Eugenia, but like I said before, maybe YouTube is Eugenia's escape, and maybe she knows her condition, and if she gets bombarded with hate comment with each video that she makes, first, it's not gonna help her. Second, it's just pure bullying at this point. So her comment is good, but she doesn't say what to do instead. But this is something to take into consideration, that the way you speak with someone with mental health issues or with eating disorders is really, really like matters. So another comment is kind of on the fence for me. They said, you used to look so full of life. Please, please go take care of yourself. Love, sweet love. I love that they said you were so full of life, so it didn't mention her weight, and they just said to take care of herself. They told her to seek help, so she could take that and think about it the way she does. Maybe seeking help for her is talking to her parents, talking to her friends, maybe seeking therapy. So this is a good option. This one is just wishing her well. She's been struggling with this for 6+ years. I really wish she would get help. I wish that too. Another comment. I know that this may not reach you in any way, and it is a comment out of many, but if you do see this, if you do love, like, or even find even one thing enjoyable about your life, try to follow your gut or instincts to the right path, or at least an honest effort to improve your happiness. I like that she said your happiness and not your weight. I know that therapy or even a clinic might not seem like much, but to just try may help. That's true. I am 19 and lose hope sometimes, but try to find the good in the little things. So she also suffers from something and she's sharing this with her. And this shows that she's not alone. So that's also good. I feel like you have accomplished so much now and could do so much good in the future. So take care of yourself to take care of yourself would do so much good. This comment is really kind, genuine, and the person is sharing also their struggles without sharing too much in this case, and just telling her to seek help in a way that would improve her happiness. And this is really good because a lot of times people who suffer from anorexia, they actually have other psychological issues that make them um, that make them uh, that basically trigger their disorder. So to tell her to take care of herself, to seek help and improve her happiness is very important. Another comment from put.stinkpants. Wow. Eugenia, take as much time off as you need to get proper help. We wish you well. That was 5 days ago because she's not on YouTube, and she said that she is basically seeking help, whether for anorexia or not, but she is seeking help, and this is the most important thing. So for me, or for us, what we should want from the situation is for her to seek help, maybe even mental help at this point. Other comments are like, you have a beautiful face, you have nice shoes, I love you so much. These also comments that do not talk about her weight, but just remind her that she is loved and that her life is worth living, and this would definitely affect her positively. This is a reply to other comments saying from Clorox Bleach. This is sad. Eugenia did nothing wrong. She just have an eating disorder. Yes, I agree to the fact that she should get help, but you don't need to hate so much on her. And yes, this is coming from a Bleach account. So he's right. Basically, she has a disorder, and eating disorder is so big that it affects the person in a lot of ways. And you have the right to question things, but instead of like asking her, you could, or instead of just saying whatever comes in your mind, you could just do some research about anorexia and look up ways to help people with eating disorders and other type of mental health issues. So there are a lot of ways to help someone with eating disorders, and mentioning their weight and talking about how fat or how 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 much weight they should gain or how much skinny they are now is not helpful. Even if you think you're helping, telling a person to go eat a pizza or eat a burger is not going to help them, or telling them how disgusting they look is only going to hurt them, and it's not going to help them whether you have good intentions or not. So I would really suggest we all search and research on the topic of anorexia and other mental disorders before we comment, and have the good intentions at heart before you put your comment out there. I want to talk about another comment. So yeah, another comment says, it's from a Glitter Studios. Alright, let's talk. We all know that something is wrong, sweetheart. I love you and your personality and your demeanor. I want to say, get better. I promise it's okay to tell someone, sweetie, and I know I can't sit here and force feed you through the camera. And even force feeding doesn't work through the camera or off camera, just mentioning that. But I like the way she is talking to her. I do know that it's really hard to talk about it, and I know that you are scared someone will misjudge you. This is very important because this person is also showing empathy, because it is really hard to talk about something that you are going through, if it's mental or physical. And any person has the right not to share what not to talk publicly about their mental health issues. The only reason why I think Eugenia should mention it, just as a disclaimer at the beginning of her videos, is because she is a popular influencer that could influence a lot of people. But to talk about it, you have to acknowledge that it is something vulnerable, and it takes bravery, and it is not easy. So I know that it's really hard to talk about it, and I know that you are scared someone will misjudge you. I understand what you feel, but you have to tell someone. I know that it hurts. We know you have reverted to a childlike state of mind to escape the pain, or maybe just because your brain does have damage. Please talk to someone. You don't have to do it all at once, but ease into talking about it. Nutrition coaches and psychotherapists can help you with your appearance and overall health, both mental and physical. You need to talk with someone about the feelings you have all bottled up inside. They can help you, I promise. Promise me you'll try. Enjoy your day, you wonderful young lady. I love this comment. This is a great comment. It has empathy and it's overall amazing. And this is how we should talk to someone. Just suggest to seek help. Suggest for them to talk about what's bothering them to someone. And without really mentioning their weight, because their weight is actually the consequence and not the main issue here. It's the consequence of what's going on in her mind. So she might have so many issues that pushed her anorexia. And there is still a teeny tiny possibility that you might not have anorexia and that you might have something else also. But telling her to seek help is the right way to do it. And minding your words and how you say it and being empathetic is very powerful. Someone suggested do a reading helpful comments from people who want to see you get better video. And I think that was my inspiration behind this video. I'm not sure if I had the idea before or after, but this is a very great comment. It's a suggestion for Eugenia to read helpful comments. So he is really being proactive in basically asking her what are the comments that actually help you? What do you want from us? So this is a very good suggestion. I think I have one last. This is no way relevant to this video. This is from Livy Lovely Laffy. Livy Lovely Laffy. This is no way relevant to this video. I just heard about you, but I really feel like I needed to say this. I was looking at the videos about fighting anorexia because I was struggling with it a while ago, and I only read jokes or comments on you, and it broke my heart. You're beautiful inside and out, and I'm not here to criticize or tell you to eat, but just know you're not the only one dealing with this. I've looked at your video progression from start to here. You've lost weight, hair, and color. Just think about your beautiful mom that loves you very much and all the young girls that watch your channel. Good luck with your battle. We are all here for you. This is also a great comment. It shows empathy, and it also is asking her to be accountable for what's happening. I think this is my last comment. So these are few of her comments few of her comments on her channel. Most of the comments that she gets are hate comments, and hate comments do not help her whether you have good intentions or not. So what I want from every one of you to maybe search some other comments that she has on her channel that are helpful, that you think are helpful, and search for ways to help people with anorexia and other mental health issues. The most important thing is to listen and to be empathetic, whether you have someone in your family who suffers from anorexia. And I wanted to make this video because I know that Eugenia is a basically celebrity, is a YouTube celebrity, and she has so much accountability because she is a social influencer. But you might have someone in your life who suffers from an eating disorder or from any other type of mental health issues. And it's important to let them know that you are there for them, to let them know that you are there to listen. And even like small things in how you talk to someone is really powerful. So, for example, if someone is depressed, instead of telling them exercise help, you can say like, if any day you feel bored and you want a walking buddy, I'm here for you. Or like, let's start walking together if you're bored or if you feel down. So be proactive, be there for them instead of just telling them what to do and being harsh about it, because they know, like in one level in their mind, whether they have anorexia or whether they have another mental disorder, their logical mind knows what they should do, but the emotions, their mind is hijacked at this point. So there are so many brain chemicals working against them, and they are also fighting it. Anorexia is a little bit different in a way that it's basically they do manipulate people, and this is something bad about it. But you have to know that they manipulate themselves as well. It's not that they are evil and their intention is to hurt other people. It's their brain hijacked, and their brain is manipulating them and others. So be as kind as possible. Research the topic before you talk about it, and be empathetic. That's all I have to say on this topic. I hope this topic helped anyone, and I hope that, sorry, I hope that the comments that I read were helpful. So that is it for this video. Bye! And I want to know how to exit. How do you exit the live chat? Share. Nope. How do you exit the live chat? Let's Google it. To exit live chat. Thank you. Yeah, it was great talking. I was so nervous talking live, but I think it's good. I don't know how to exit the live chat though. Wait. This is comments. This is the effects on the thumbnail.